Hi everyone, my name is Yash and I'm the Executive Director of 2 regions in BNI, India. I make this video today because I'm seeing this paradigm shift happen in the world, and I really wanted to get the message out there as to why BNI simply is one of the only ways for us to grow our businesses. Now today a lot of people ask me that, hey Yash, you run so many companies, you're part of so many organizations, why the hell are you so passionate about BNI? And when people ask me this question, my immediate response almost always is that simply because BNI is the future. And BNI really is the future. Because if you take a look around the world today, setting aside 2 to 3% of the world's population or the world's large organizations, 97% of us businessmen have only one way to grow our businesses, and that's through the network that we build. BNI is about nothing but building the right relationships that take us to the next level. It gives us this immense opportunity to piggyback on the trust that someone else has built over the course of their business lives. BNI is also one of the only organizations in the world that ensures that not only do we grow in the businesses that we do, but it really takes us to the next level in terms of growing as individuals. One of the fundamentals of BNI that I really adore, and a message that I share very often, is a question. And the question is, what must you do if you are the smartest person in the room? And the answer to that question is open the door and leave the room. And I promise you, in your offices or your business places, you might be the smartest person in the room, but in a BNI meeting room, you absolutely are not. I say that not to slight anyone, but I say that to say that you're in a room filled with people with different ambitions, different experiences, different expertise, and each person in that room is there to give you something. Either give you the right business or to give you the right culture and attitude, which is extremely important in growing our businesses around the world today. One of the core concepts of BNI, BNI follows the simple philosophy of givers gain. What that philosophy does is it takes us back to our fundamentals as human beings. I've studied evolution all my life, and I want to share with you a simple concept that a great author by the name of Robert Cialdini usually says. That's called the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity simply states that if I give you something, you're obligated, inherently obligated inside your brains to give it back in return. Now, this law of reciprocity comes from a very core form of evolution, which is that today we evolved into the human society only because we had this law, or this unwritten law of reciprocity, which simply meant that we could assist each other in our evolution and work as a herd or work as a team to ensure that not one of us, but each one of us succeeded. So lastly, if you ask me, today what Facebook is to social media, BNI is to networking. It is absolutely one of the best places in the world to really catapult your business. It's like you're marketing on steroids because you're building relationships and not just doing transactions. And that said, lastly, I want to say that this shift in mindset is happening across the world. The growth of BNI is fundamental to every country in the world today. Because as businessmen, we're interconnected no matter where we are in the world. And the more BNI grows, the better business its members do. Because today, one of the things that each business person is trying to do is to cross his boundary. So today, as BNI goes to new countries, as it expands into new cities, and as it grows in its number of members, the amount of business done amongst its members really does skyrocket. So with that, thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Yash, Executive Director, BNI, Ahmedabad.